10 ancient civilizations that vanished without a trace, perfectly adapted for an English audience while keeping the same tone, pacing, and cinematic narrations. Once, humanity witnessed great empires, civilizations that rose to glory, ruled vast lands, and then, suddenly, vanished from history. No signs of war, no traces of destruction, only empty cities, abandoned temples, and questions buried in time. Today on English TV, we explore 10 ancient civilizations that disappeared without leaving a single trace. The Maya of Central America were among the most advanced ancient peoples. They mastered astronomy, mathematics, and architecture. Their calendar still amazes scientists today. But after the 9th century AD, their great cities began to fall silent. Some say drought ended them. Others blame civil war. But the truth, in what is now Pakistan and India, cities like Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa were among the most organized in the ancient world, with advanced drainage systems, urban planning, and trade. They stood centuries ahead of their time. Yet around 1900 BC, this great civilization disappeared. Was it changing river routes or a shift in climate? History still gives no clear answer. High in the Andes Mountains of South America, the Inca Empire thrived with unmatched glory. Sites like Machu Picchu still testify to their brilliance. But in the 16th century, when the Spanish conquistadors arrived, a vast empire collapsed within years. Was it disease, betrayal, or both? No one truly knows. On the island of Crete, the Minoans ruled the Aegean Sea. Their art, architecture, and culture inspired the Lato Greeks. Then, one day, a massive volcanic eruption struck, followed by earthquakes that changed everything. Some historians believe this very event inspired the legend of Atlantis. In the middle of the Pacific lies a small island, Easter Island, home to hundreds of giant stone statues known as moai. Who built them? Why were they made? And what happened to the people? Studies suggest they overused their natural resources and destroyed their own environment. But the statues still stand, silent and mysterious. Carved into the red cliffs of Jordan, the city of Petra remains one of the world's greatest wonders. It was built by the Nabateans, masters of engineering and trade. They built water systems, tunnels, and stunning monuments. But one day, the city was abandoned. Trade routes changed, and their civilization faded into dust. In the American Southwest, a mysterious people built homes inside cliffs and canyons. For over 700 years, they thrived. Then, suddenly, they vanished. Archaeologists believe drought and tribal conflict may have driven them away, but no one knows where they went. In Cambodia, the magnificent Angkor Wat temples still leave visitors speechless. They were the creation of the mighty Khmer Empire, which once ruled Southeast Asia. But by the 13th century, their power declined. Climate changes, invasions, or both. Historians still debate the cause. Older than even the Maya, the Olmecs lived in the jungles of Mexico. Their massive stone heads remain one of archaeology's greatest mysteries. Where did they go? What language did they speak? It's as if time itself erased their existence. The Vikings established colonies on the icy lands of Greenland. For generations, they survived in extreme conditions. Then, one day, they were gone. Evidence suggests brutal cold and famine forced them to leave or perish. But no final proof have ever been found. So what connects all these lost civilizations? Were they victims of nature's wrath or of their own mistakes? Climate change, resource depletion, invasions. Whatever the reason, they all teach one timeless lesson. No matter how powerful a civilization becomes, if it turns away from balance with nature, its fall is inevitable. Which of these civilizations do you find the most mysterious? Tell us in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to English TV for more amazing stories from history.